friends, family, space Jews, nano. No, realistically, how's everybody doing? Positive and productive, I hope. So look, just really quickly, I had to do this and I brought my face back. I don't know why you guys want to see me when I want you to see the content, but that's neither here nor there. It's somewhere. Maybe it's on X, maybe it's on Rumble. Hopefully you're subscribed. But anyway, let's do this really quickly because I hate mis and disinformation. And a lot of people know that I hate misinformation, particularly lies. I think that's another word for misinformation now, because most people are just lying or they just don't have the information. So, and they say to be disingenuous. I call it a mischaracterization. Again, neither here nor there. So just really quickly. Because there's memes and different things going around and people get so riled up. Have you ever seen someone get so riled up about something that's not even true? And they're visibly distraught. I mean, they have veins popping out their neck when they're speaking about it, but it's like, this isn't even true. But again, neither here nor there. I'll tell you guys, it's somewhere. So just follow with me. You can do a simple Google search yourself. Will the Social Security be actually called, be renamed as federal benefit payments? No, Social Security will not be officially renamed federal benefit payments. The claim circulating online in some social media posts that a name change has occurred is false. So not only has it not happening, it's not going to happen. And you know, here's the funny thing about this. Because read with me again, ladies and gentlemen, reading is fundamental. And if you break that term down, FundaMental, that means you have to put something into it, right? Again, neither here nor there. Social Security payments have been legally referred to as benefits since the original Social Security Act of 1935, and this terminology is used in official U.S. government and Treasury documents. So since 1935, since before I was born, since before my mother was born, since even before my grandmother was born, because my grandmother was actually born in 1934, don't tell nobody, but she's like 92 years old, right? And she's still alive. So even before my grandmother was even born, a person who's almost 100 years old, even in her lifetime, she cannot even say that Social Security was not called a benefit on legal documentation. Again, let's keep reading because reading is fundamental. The recent confusion stems from a government-wide initiative to transition all federal disbursements, including Social Security, to electronic payments to improve efficiency and security. So now, do you guys understand what's going on? This is why I say you can't help niggas. You cannot help niggas. So the niggas who complaining, saying that my checks is getting stolen out the mail is too slow, I can't fill the stuff out, it got lost, all that stuff that y'all telling me is happening. So now what we're saying, let's make it easy, let's put it on a fucking debit card for you, and now you don't want that. That's not what you want. It's almost like in today's society when as a student, I need an ID. If I want to get a car, I need an ID. If I want to get a job, I need an ID. If I want to rent an apartment, I need an ID. If I want to buy a firearm, I need an ID. If I want to get alcohol or even tobacco, depending on how old you look, you need an ID. But then when it comes for voting for the leader of the free world, oh, well, some black people just can't get IDs. That's racist, right? So again, ladies and gentlemen, these are the same people who regurgitate this information and this narrative. These are the same people who told you what was in Project 2025, but never showed you the pages where it said that at, right? These are the same people who swore up and down Donald Trump told you to drink bleach, ladies and gentlemen, but for whatever reason could never provide the actual clip of him saying that. These are the same people, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is why I don't do it. This is why I don't. You know why? Because grandma always said it, a lie will circle around the world 7 times before the truth even leave the backyard. You niggas want to believe lies so much and so bad that when the truth is, here y'all dumbass niggas believing a man can be a girl, but yet you don't even want to believe the truth. I don't even know what to say to y'all. This is why I say nothing half the time. Honestly, this is why I say nothing literally. So, and we're in this place and age where even men now tell you, I said what I said. I ain't got to prove nothing. Well, that means you're just making an assertion, and that means that you don't want to have any evidence or documentation that could discredit or corroborate your information. We're just supposed to take it at face value. So again, this is why I read what I read, and I implore all of you guys to Google, is Social Security being renamed or or is Social Security being renamed, or has it been renamed, or is it going to be renamed? And then you could even further that, and has in legal documentation, according to the United States Treasury and other departments, has the Social Security administration or office always been classified as a benefit? So again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, you probably don't remember this because you guys don't read too much, but do you guys recall that Shakespeare told us much ado about nothing? Do you remember that? Grandma always said, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. So here it is, something that's always been, Social Security has always been considered and or classified a benefit. That hasn't changed in 100 years, but now you want to make a stink about it. And the coldest part about it is we're not even renaming Social Security. It's always going to be Social Security. All we're trying to do is just implement it so that we can transition the payment allocation system so that people can actually get it on a debit card and it could be digital opposed to going through snail mail and those other ways. That's all. But again, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay positive, y'all stay productive. Remember, local elections are more important than national elections, but dollars are stronger than votes. They won't stop until we stop them. Liberation comes at a cost. Who's willing to pay for it?